Yes, son, I found the hidden track. I'm hitting this again. I'm so hidden, in fact, you need a map. Just to plot your points, so you know to get to me right now. Because I got something to tell you so bad I can't wait till later on. Shit, I need to just fold up this little golden note that I got and float it into the air for the pigeon to swoop down and then grab it up. Yes, my gravity was gone. The dome is about to get flipped. I'm about to say this and flip my top once again. Even though that the stocking cap wasn't keeping me warm. No, I was so cold, in fact. I was frozen in my ribcage where my heart was at. My transaction was battling these words that I could have said. I'm so Wordsworth. They said I was obsolete, but I'm going against. It's Rage Against Machine because it doesn't record me the way that I want. And when I stumble, they should help me up, but it don't. Yes, it's gonna be so Terminator future, I guess. So generational, yes, with this atom bombs involved. And when I start to spill out some words from my lips that all could get compacted down, but they're large. I feel like we lose space inside of our U-Haul truck. We aren't filling mom's attic the way that it should, with a bunch of little beakers and whatnot. My beak was real strong. It's just a bird about to bite you and then you would be done. Yes, cause it knows where to go. I told him, go for them vocal cords so you can't hear his bitch ass talk no more. No, it has stopped. You can take his bitch word that he said, wrap it in an egg, then put it in a basket for Easter Day. Yes. Listen in this words and then listen again, and then this would be lividity wrapped into these sentences. Yes, we felt like we was walking on water every time that we're listening. We was, dog. We was all just prancing along inside of this pod that we got, and now we're gonna be off at this pause and the spaceship will be gone back to its home. It will be doing a bunch of turns. You never counted enough. Not like when you're running every heater in your house and you're watching that little electricity box and how fast that is spun. If you put a ballerina, she would throw up. That's too much spin right now. I'm just a spin artist with this, I guess. I get so Jamaican, like I just need a beach and a joint and then I'm set. Give me a beer, I'm over the moon, just like a cow. Then I'm off chasing a silver spoon around town. Yes, put one of them little vocal bombs under my car so I can hear it bounce. Something got caught in my undercarriage, I'm not giving a fuck. No nut, a bunch of no nothings right now. Because we all got the question marks wherever we go. We should just write it on our forehead for people that already know. They won't be wasting their time, and of course they won't be wasting yours. Because yours was precious, wasn't it? Just like a pearl inside of a shell before they shuck it open. Just go and ask that schmuck again. Yes, I wiped that schmuck off of your face when with one swift movement of my arm, it's kinda like this. And then I'm shooting geese. Where was I at? Where can I gain traction with some of these chains on these tires? But they keep on slipping, so I'm gonna fall off the mountain. The abominable snowman will come and help me, because I think we can see eye to eye. It's no longer a problem. He's wearing a cowboy hat inside of a Chris Ledoux song, because I just hopped out of the jukebox. I was a spiritual being, but I didn't have a lamp, so I was more stationary. I couldn't get up and go, like I put a couple of tennis shoe soles underneath of where this was foam. Then I get a formidable for yo. Yes, a formidable trace, and I'm firm as shit just like a rogue. You could put me on the side of a cliff and nobody would even tell. It's like looking at a billboard with my big bill that sticks out like a freaking duck, cause I'm about to flap this freaking arms that filled with feathers and get my way around town. Put me on a ledge like a gargoyle for a wall, then I would come to life, because that's how strong that my spiritual was. Yes, I could just pull a little bit of guts out of your stomach and then sew it up, and you'll never even know, because you don't have the guts to listen to all of my songs. Yes, this was a double dare, like put your tongue on something that's cold in the sea. If it'll get stuck, We'll have to get a couple of adults. Or a little bit of hot water. Let's see if this works. Yes, dog. Fixing this up nice like it's a Trans Am that has the T-tops that will slide. That's exquisite, guy. Speaking this rhymes, I just wanna get so I can get the more smooth like the clay before it goes inside of the giant furnace that will heat up a lot. So it will make it hard. You can't use the ovens at your home, it's not enough. It will stay soft. It will be brittle, in fact. Like once you take it out, it probably just crack. And then it'll be gone. All of your work down the tubes, down the drains. A young girl is battling a giant demon. It's all that I'm saying. I'm getting so close, but still I'm deranged. I can't move or speak, this is all that I do. I just the heat that's coming out of the volcano before there's smoke, so you could tell that it's coming. It's right around the bend, that's where most of the wagon wheels fall off. And when they're traveling, because that was the rocky part and they don't slow down, they want to get there in the same speed like they're in a freaking car. And it was asphalt, they should have known that most of it is just rubble and rocks. You're in trouble, you're about to feel this some more, this hard effect that I will give. Yes, I just like to rap a lot, cause it's probably something good. It's like trying to find the gem in the rocks, or maybe the diamond, son, that's always in the rough. So just look up, and then you will find it there right now. Yes, I start to glimmer now. Yes, I'm just a shred of hope for all humanity that's ever lived. Yes, including all of us that's still alive, because we need to give him just a shred of our existence. Give me your energy, I'll use it. We're perfect. Yes, I'm a computer chip, son, and I'm a wordsmith. Already mentioned this, but I'll say it again. So practice makes perfect, and then you won't ask again, cause you would have known it. Yes, I'm more succulent than the ninth steak that you bought at Freddie Mars, and they got the better ones, or so I thought. I just like to convenience him like it's a convenience shop where the stuff is on the ledge but way high up. It's like 50 feet, not even a ladder would work. I bet it's covered in dust and a bunch of spider webs that could crawl, because they would be all over that shit. They wouldn't have to ask anyone. Hit you with the axe as sharp as when I swing, and it's like I wanna get this goddamn tree out of my yard right now. I tried asking the little local city council, but they wouldn't help out, so I had to hang each and every one of them like I was a yokel. Yes, I want to go Orico some more, cause I got all of this rice, so I'm feeding everyone. Yes, I was nice, this was the words that I'm trying. I just throw them a line, and then they could be confiding in my words all of the time. The stars in the sky, where was they from? Where did that start? Where was this mark to clean up the floor? Because it's all covered in dust. Yes, I wanna HD this one time in this sentence, and then I connect to make the paragraph, and this was gonna be my purpose. I'm just a porpoise that's just flapping his toe, flapping his legs around, because I like swimming more than flapping my arms. And then we could have sent this to a rose that's never opened up. Or Rico was gonna be waiting for this fragrant stuff. Yes, it was always plush, always like an animal you get with the claw. If you dunk in another 50 cents, give it another try, give it a shot. Like you're throwing a ball. To be winning this game where the plush animal was big. But that was more hard, and I think it was rigged. I think one of them was screwed to that fucking place that it was. Even if you gave it a straight shot. And why they give me a rubber ball? I want a more harder one. The type that Randy Johnson would have used, that he would have thrown. Yes, there wasn't no mid in the back. I'm admitting the fact. I'm sick when I rap, so won't you listen to that? This leaves all need to get chopped, because this bush won't grow any flowers anymore, so they're not doing their jobs. Yes, put them below, put them on dirt, to be covered with a bunch of stuff they don't want, like a bunch of mud and a bunch of fungus, so they would be dead, red, and I'm dead from now on. Yes, where is my hat to keep my head more warm? No, my head needs to flex so I can do a better job in this song. So that they can just get the top 1% of the shit that would have said, like it's the foam on the top of a beer before you got your buzz when you give it a sip. Oh. All of what you got was trash, so throw it in this big heap that we got and add to it a bunch. Because that's where the rats like to go. That's where they go on a Friday night and whatnot. On a Saturday, yes. On a Sunday, yes. TWA, I'm just gonna say this again. Because it's precious type rap, I should be big and more black. You bet. And then put up another token and put on your bet. Yes, Annie to this. Every time I'm adding to this, I'm a cash register, bitch. So a couple more of their songs, and then we'll call up a couple demons right now, and some of them that be helping us out. Yes, soul them thoughts, because I get so sad when I'm not flowing to y'all. Yes, I'm more fluid in this, what I'm trying to connect my words. But I like to talk in conversation as well. That's why my vocabulary was kinda strong. But it's more amplified, the type I want. Because I'm only picking at this buffet, I'm not taking everything. And then I like to practice these and then be slowing them down. Yes, I'm like a voice box, one of those that you spin with the little jack in the box head. Yes, you wasn't expecting this. Not a smile, not a frown, it's all the emotions all at once. I just like to throw them in this cauldron pot and make it boil up. Yes, put some heat below everything that I said so you can lock it inside of your dome. Yes, it was something you need to be bringing home to your wife and kids right now. It was fresh inside of a box. This was all the lettuce that I got shredded. So why don't you pick at it like you was a rabbit until you was finished? All the wheels will start turning right now like this was a Big Ben clock. And then I got the Big Bang type style. Like I'm making a lot of bucks, but I'm probably not. I'm probably shivering in the cold and wet like I was a dog and I need to be finding a home. Put me in a wire fence like I was a chicken and I was just out for the strut. Yes, picking at the floor. I thought I found some corn, but probably wasn't. There's probably a piece of it and some shit like this was a good dog house in this bitch. And then I'm gonna rip this all to shreds once again. Going for some turtles with the shells on their back until they're gone. Yes, I'm not gonna give up. This isn't gonna be one episode. It's gonna be like 15 minutes and then I did the job. Yes, like my head was bald. I'll tell you how to wipe off your table because I got these type of cloths. You can rip them off. Yes, you can wrap up all I said and put a bow on it. Something you sold at the finest store and you'll be knowing it. Softest card and bunch of swats, so I say this right. Just the guy to do this just right. TWA was more than gold, more than you'll ever know. He's more than the secret goal, and they couldn't find the key to open the door. So they went and asked NASA, then they put the thinking caps on. They went into a private room and they talked in hushed tones with the door was sealed and closed. With the load so they could be knocking for a woe, but if they knock, they probably get shot by a couple guards that we got set up and they had the giant guns. So I was gonna get gigantic when I start to talk some Galaga to y'all, because my ships couldn't ever get shot. I'm going for the aliens now. I'm going for the aliens cause they know and recognize my flow, because I'm suckling and everybody wants a little suckling pig. To get the little ears out that you get at the carnival. Once you season them and deep fry them, then put them on a stick. Yes, then they'd be loving it. Something to keep warm like it was a blanket, but more a throw. Yes, throw me over your shoulders like you were a shawl right now. TWA.